Caitlin Clark Rookie of the Year card sells for record amount. Fever star broke her own record for highest-selling WNBA trading card. Even though the WNBA season has ended for the Indiana Fever, rookie Caitlin Clark is still breaking records. The 22-year-old guard set a record for the most expensive WNBA trading card just 2 weeks ago, and now she's broken that record. Clark's Panini Instant Rookie of the Year Blue Viper autographed card sold at a Dutch auction on Thursday for $97,212.54. It's a one-of-one card. The winning bid broke Clark's record from September 19 by more than $13,000 when her Panini Instant WNBA Draft Blue Viper autograph card, which is also a one-of-one card, sold $4.84. Both cards sold for more money than Clark's rookie salary of $76,000. Clark's card fetched the second biggest sum of any women's sports card of all time behind Serena Williams. Her 2003 Net Pro autographed card, which featured a piece from one of the outfits she wore during a tennis match, sold for $266,400 2 years ago. Panini also sold 7 other Clark Rookie of the Year numbered cards on Thursday, both autographed and non-autographed, ranging in price from as little as $250 up to $7,500. All of them sold out quickly. Clark led the WNBA in assists 337, assists per game 8.4 and made three-pointers 122, and she paced all rookies in points per game 19.2, assists per game, minutes per game 35.4, steals per game 1.3, made field goals 242 and made three-pointers. The Iowa alum was named WNBA Rookie of the Year this week, as well as being a unanimous selection for the Associated Press WNBA Rookie of the Year award. She was also voted to the AP All-WNBA First Team and AP All-Rookie Team, while winning 4 WNBA Rookie of the Month awards, 3 WNBA Eastern Conference Player of the Week honors and 1 Eastern Conference Player of the Month honor. WNBA roadie Caitlin Clark, filled with gratitude to fans as she looks forward to year 2 of her journey. Caitlin Clark, the WNBA Rookie of the Year, expressed her gratitude to fans for her impressive inaugural season with the Indiana Fever. In what was an incredible WNBA season for Caitlin Clark, it finally came to an end when the Indiana Fever were swept by the Connecticut Sun in the first round of the playoffs. Despite this disappointment, her inaugural year was remarkable, as she earned the title of Rookie of the Year and an WNBA All-Star selection. As the season wrapped up, the Fever star took to social media to express her gratitude to fans and supporters. In her post, she reflected on her successful year and gave assurances of more to come next season. It all began when she got selected first overall in the 2024 WNBA draft after a stellar college career at Iowa. She lived up to the hype and averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. Clark also led the league in assists and three-pointers made and received the Rookie of the Month award 4 times, missing only June. Notably, Caitlin Clark became the first rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double during a game against the New York Liberty, scoring 19 points, providing 13 assists, and grabbing 12 rebounds. She also set records for single-season assists 337 and single-game assists 19, finishing 4th in the league's MVP voting. NBA roadie Victor Wembanyama inspired by WNBA roadie Caitlin Clark. Joining in the thousands to shower praise on the WNBA roadie is San Antonio Spurs star Victor Wembanyama, where he expressed his admiration for Caitlin Clark. Clark, who finished her season in spectacular fashion, has become an inspiration to the French star. Just like CC, Wembanyama won the Rookie of the Year award in his league unanimously, although she didn't win hers unanimously, much to the fury of fans. Wemby in his video message acknowledged the impact Clark has made in her short time in the WNBA. Clark was going up against Chicago Sky Angel Reese and was glad to put that battle, which later became toxic at a point, to rest. Furthermore, with the Spurs scheduled to play the Pacers in Indiana on January 23, there may be an opportunity for both rookie winners Wembanyama and Clark to meet. ESPN calls out voter who chose Angel Reese over Caitlin Clark for Rookie of the Year. Several ESPN analysts made it clear how unhappy they were about Caitlin Clark's unanimous WNBA Rookie of the Year snub. Anybody who thought it was controversial or incorrect that Caitlin Clark won the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year award doesn't know ball. However, despite voting for Clark seeming like a no-brainer for the vast majority of the women's basketball community, one of the 67 voters selected Angel Reese instead of Caitlin Clark for the award, which kept Clark from winning roadie unanimously. Because the votes are kept anonymous, aside from those voters who share their choice over social media, we'll likely never know who it was that went with Reese over Clark. But whoever it was, they received a clear, stern message from ESPN analysts on Friday for their ballot. During an ESPN segment on Friday, ESPN hosts Andrea Carter and Chiny Ogwumike went off on the voter who didn't choose Clark for roadie. "Hats off to Caitlin, should have been unanimous, but I'll stop there," Carter said after discussing all that Clark accomplished for the Fever this season, per ex-user at Siddharthan Anderson. No, I'ma pick it up," Ogwumike responded. "'Cause Clark should have been a unanimous Rookie of the Year. Ever since Angel Reese had that injury and also coming off of Olympic break, Caitlin Clark separated herself. She should have been unanimous. Now to celebrate her. As a rookie, she was the most blitzed player in the WNBA. And she still put up 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. To be able to do that as a rookie in the face of that much defensive pressure should have been unanimous," Ogwumike added. Carter concluded by saying, "And this is why we would love for the WNBA to make voting not anonymous. Because if you were the person that had that one vote, we should be able to know who you are."